Bread is comforting, warm, familiar, and found in almost every meal. But after 60, eating too much of it can quietly harm your body in ways you might not notice. Most breads today are made from refined flour, which spikes your blood sugar, increases inflammation, and accelerates aging from within. You don't have to give up bread entirely, but knowing what happens when you eat too much can help you make smarter, healthier choices. In today's video, we'll uncover how excess bread affects your body after 60, and what to do instead to keep your energy and health strong. After 60, your body becomes much more sensitive to changes in blood sugar. And bread, especially white or refined bread, is one of the biggest triggers. When you eat a slice of bread, your digestive system quickly converts it into glucose. This causes a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a steep crash. Those ups and downs don't just leave you tired and hungry. Over time, they increase your risk of insulin resistance, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes. These fluctuations can also affect your mood and focus. High blood sugar causes a burst of energy that fades fast, leaving you feeling sluggish, irritable, or foggy-headed. For seniors, that constant cycle of spikes and drops is exhausting. It weakens your metabolism, slows digestion, and makes it harder for your body to burn fat efficiently. The problem isn't bread itself, it's the type and quantity. White bread made from refined flour digests quickly, offering almost no fiber or nutrients to slow down sugar absorption. Choosing whole grain or sprouted bread provides more fiber, helping to stabilize blood sugar and keep energy steady throughout the day. A simple change, like switching your morning toast to whole grain or pairing bread with protein and healthy fats, can protect your energy, your blood sugar, and your long-term vitality. When you eat too much bread after 60, the effects reach far beyond your stomach. They extend to your heart and circulation. Most breads, especially refined white bread, are high in simple carbohydrates and sodium. These two together quietly raise your blood pressure, increase inflammation, and encourage your body to hold on to water, putting more stress on your cardiovascular system. Excess carbohydrates also lead to higher levels of triglycerides, fats that circulate in your blood. Elevated triglycerides are one of the strongest predictors of heart disease in older adults. When combined with reduced physical activity and slower metabolism, this creates the perfect storm for arterial stiffness, poor circulation, and increased heart strain. It's not just the salt or carbs, it's the lack of nutrients. Most commercial breads are stripped of fiber, magnesium, and essential vitamins during processing. Without these nutrients, your arteries lose flexibility, your blood becomes thicker, and your risk of clotting rises. But there's hope in better choices. Opting for whole grain or seeded bread provides fiber and natural plant compounds that actually protect the heart. These grains help regulate cholesterol, improve circulation, and keep blood pressure stable. Small adjustments, like eating one slice less per meal or replacing white bread with oats or rye, can make a measurable difference for your heart health. After 60, your metabolism naturally slows down, meaning your body burns fewer calories even at rest. Eating too much bread, especially refined white or soft rolls, worsens this effect. These foods are high in simple carbs that digest quickly, causing a spike in blood sugar and insulin. When insulin rises, your body stores more fat, particularly around the abdomen. What's tricky is that bread often doesn't make you feel full. Without enough fiber or protein, it satisfies you for only a short time, leading to frequent hunger and overeating. This is why many seniors gain weight, even if they think they're eating normal portions. Over time, this extra weight adds pressure to the joints, raises blood pressure, and increases the risk of diabetes and heart disease. Another hidden effect is water retention. The high sodium content in processed bread makes your body hold onto fluid, causing swelling in your legs or hands. The scale may go up, not because of fat, but because of trapped water. The best solution isn't to cut bread entirely, but to eat smarter. Choose whole grain or rye bread with at least 3 to 5 grams of fiber per slice. Pair it with healthy fats like avocado or protein like eggs to stabilize hunger and blood sugar. Small swaps can prevent slow weight gain and keep your metabolism active, one slice at a time. If you often feel heavy, bloated, or constipated after meals, bread might be playing a bigger role than you think, especially after 60. Most commercial breads are made with refined flour, preservatives, and very little fiber. Without enough fiber, your digestive system slows down, making it harder for food to move smoothly through your intestines. The result? Bloating, gas, and irregular bowel movements that can make you feel uncomfortable all day. Refined bread also feeds the wrong kind of bacteria in your gut. Over time, this weakens your microbiome, the collection of beneficial bacteria that keeps your digestion, mood, and immunity in balance. When the gut becomes unbalanced, you may notice more inflammation, sugar cravings, or even skin problems. All signs that your digestive health is struggling. For seniors, this is even more important. As we age, our digestive enzymes and stomach acid naturally decrease, which means your body already has to work harder to break down food. Too much bread, especially soft white varieties, only adds to that burden. The fix is simple. Swap refined bread for high-fiber options like whole grain, rye, or sprouted bread. Add fresh vegetables, fermented foods like yogurt or kefir, and plenty of water to keep your system moving. Your digestion thrives on variety, not routine, and your gut will thank you every time you choose real, unprocessed food over the factory-made loaf. Most people don't realize how closely their brain and diet are connected, especially after 60. When you eat too much bread, particularly white or refined kinds, it doesn't just affect your body, it affects your mind. The rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes caused by refined carbohydrates directly influence your brain's energy supply. Since your brain runs almost entirely on glucose, those sudden highs and lows can lead to fatigue, irritability, poor focus, and even mild anxiety or sadness. Over time, a diet high in refined bread can also increase inflammation in the brain, a process linked to memory decline and cognitive aging. Scientists call this neuroinflammation, and it's now known to play a role in dementia and Alzheimer's disease. High carbohydrate diets flood the brain with insulin, eventually making neurons less responsive, much like how the body becomes insulin resistant. The good news is that your brain can recover when you nourish it with the right foods. Whole grain breads that retain their bran and germ release glucose slowly, providing a steady flow of energy that supports mental clarity and focus. Pairing these with omega-3 rich foods like salmon or nuts enhances brain health even further. In short, the bread you choose can either fuel your mind or fog it. For mental sharpness after 60, steady blood sugar means a steadier, clearer, and happier mind. You don't have to give up bread completely, you just have to eat it wisely. After 60, your body needs stability, not extremes. The key is choosing bread that nourishes rather than drains you. That starts with quality and balance. Look for whole grain or sprouted breads, which contain natural fiber, protein, and nutrients that slow digestion and keep blood sugar steady. Read the labels. The first ingredient should say whole wheat or whole grain, not enriched flour. Avoid breads with added sugar, preservatives, or seed oils. Portion control also matters. 1 or 2 slices a day are enough, especially if you're pairing bread with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nut butter. These fats slow carbohydrate absorption, preventing sugar spikes and giving you sustained energy. Timing is another secret. Eating bread earlier in the day, at breakfast or lunch, allows your body to use the energy throughout the day. Eating it late at night, however, often leads to fat storage and restless sleep. Finally, consider balance. For every slice of bread, add a serving of vegetables or protein. This combination stabilizes your metabolism, supports digestion, and keeps you full longer. Bread isn't the enemy. Processed habits are. When you choose smarter ingredients, eat in moderation, and listen to your body, you can enjoy bread without letting it control your health. So, what really happens when you eat too much bread after 60? Your blood sugar spikes, your heart strains, your digestion slows, and your mind becomes foggy, all without you noticing. But the solution isn't to quit bread, it's to choose it wisely. Whole grains heal while refined flours harm. Eat less, eat smarter, and let food work for you, not against you. Aging gracefully isn't about restriction, it's about balance. One mindful choice at each meal can keep your body strong and your energy alive.